Alright guys, hello everyone. This is the season 4 Juggernaut mode tournament, and this season, dude, is gonna be really insane because we have 32 people who sign up for this tournament compared to the previous tournament, which was only like 16 players. This one is gonna go insane as we have 16 people on the left side of the bracket and 16 people on the right side of the bracket. The bracket was decided completely by random using the wheel of names, as we have 16 people placed from top to down on the left side and 16 people placed from top to down on the right side. So we also have a prize for this tournament as well. We have first place, which gets 1000 Robux and a championship title. We have second place, which gets 500 Robux and a finalist title. We have third place, which gets 250 Robux and a bronze matchup winner title. And we also have new fourth place prize, which is 125 Robux. By the way, fourth place is a bronze matchup loser. So the person who wins bronze matchup is third place, and the person who loses it is fourth place. So, anyways, without further ado, we are moving on to the tournament itself. Alright guys, we are underway as our tournament begins, and we have the first round 1 matchup happening right now, and the first match in this tournament entirely. We have Zeman playing against Drip God. It looks like Drip God gets the kill on Zeman as he was playing as a Juggernaut, and Drip God leads it 1-0. Right? We have Drip God playing as a survivor now, and Zeman is playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Drip God chooses to play open area instead of the boxes. It looks like Drip God almost gets killed by Zeman, and looks like he gets killed as Zeman ties it, and it's 1-1. Right? We have Zeman playing as a survivor now, and Drip God is playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Drip God trying to track Zeman very well. It looks like Drip God gets a quick kill on Zeman, and Drip God leads it 2-1. Alright, we have Zeman playing as a Juggernaut and Drip God playing as a survivor. It looks like Drip God places down a landmine, and that landmine doesn't hit. And looks like Drip God fails to heal, and Zeman ties it again. It's 2-2. We are going to the tiebreaker, guys. This is crazy. Alright, we have Zeman playing as a survivor, and Drip God is playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Zeman is playing boxes again. He's trying to juke as much as he can, but looks like Drip God has been tracking really well, and looks like Zeman gets killed by Drip God, as it's 3-2 for Drip God, and we are going to do the tiebreaker. Right, we have Drip God playing as a survivor and Zeman playing as a Juggernaut. It's like Zeman trying to get some damage on Drip God. Looks like Drip God heals. No, he doesn't heal in time. And oh my god, that was a crazy good kill by Zeman, and we're gonna look at the damage, if it's higher or not. And it's not higher, as Zeman did 420 damage, while Drip God's highest damage was 280. So Zeman is advancing to round 2 as he wins it 4-3. Congrats to Zeman for advancing to round 2, and Drip God unfortunately is out of the tournament. But anyway, we are moving on to the next round 1 matchup. Alright guys, we are underway. We have the second round 1 matchup happening. We have Timmy playing as a Juggernaut versus Zero playing as a survivor. Looks like Zero trying his best to dodge, but he gets killed by Timmy as Timmy makes it 1-0. Alright, we have Timmy playing as a survivor and Zero playing as a Juggernaut now. Looks like Timmy trying to dodge in the boxes as he's dodging pretty well, and he jumps out of the boxes with full health as he used energy drink. Looks like Timmy now keeps dodging in the open space, doing really great jukes on Zero. It looks like Zero trying to catch him off guard, but looks like Timmy still alive somehow, and he probably did a lot of damage as he kills Zero, and Timmy makes it 2-0. We have Zero playing as a survivor now and Timmy playing as a Juggernaut, dude. Timmy won in last round really well as a survivor, and he won as a Juggernaut now as Timmy wins it 3-0, and Timmy is advancing to round 2 A great game by Timmy as he sweeps Zero and Timmy is moving on to round 2. Congrats to Timmy, and Zero just left. Well, that's unfortunate, but still a good game by Zero. He didn't play for like 4 days, so that's why this happened. Anyway, let's move on to the third matchup. Alright guys, we underway as we have the third round 1 matchup happening right there. We have Pink 20 LOL playing against Epic Blue. Looks like Epic now dodging Ping as Ping is a mobile player actually. Looks like Ping trying to chase Epic as Epic is dodging, but he gets hit by Ping as Ping now trying to chase Epic. Ping is playing as a Jack Torrance, by the way, which is very interesting pick, as usually players use Leatherface, but he's using a different killer. Looks like Epic heals using the energy drink as he has a huge advantage on Ping, and Ping is just trying to dodge his bullets as he is probably really low on HP, as looks like he is just dodging instead of fighting or trying to chase down Epic. But looks like Epic gets a kill on Ping, and Epic makes it 1-0. Right, we have Ping playing as a survivor now, and Epic playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Epic trying to chase Ping down, as looks like Ping uses energy drink in time, but he's back to being low on health, and he gets killed by Epic, as Epic makes it 2-0. Alright, we have Ping playing as a Juggernaut and Epic playing as a survivor. Looks like Epic dodges Ping as Ping is playing as Jason Voorhees now. Instead of picking Leatherface or Jack Torrance, looks like Ping trying to chase Epic as Epic is half HP now. Epic is gonna have to use his energy drink if he wants to stay alive, but it looks like Epic isn't gonna do that. He's gonna try to get a victory without the usage of energy drink as he gets a kill on Ping, and Epic wins it 3-0 as he is advancing to round 2, and unfortunately for Ping he is out of the tournament. But man, Ping played really well because he was on mobile, that's why he lost, but it was still a good game by Ping. Congrats to Epic for advancing to round 2. Alright guys, we underway, we have the third round 1 matchup happening. We have Froji playing against Sanj. Looks like Froji dodging on the boxes, using the explosive rounds. First, looks like Froji really low on health, but she uses the drink in time, and looks like Froji now still dodging in the boxes, but Froji gets killed anyway as Sanj makes it 1-0. Alright, we have Sanj playing as a survivor and Froji playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Sanj now going to the boxes area, trying to dodge Froji, as looks like Froji is getting a lot of damage on Sanj. Sanj barely survives, but he's still alive and still trying to get a kill on Froji, as Froji is dodging Sanj bullets, and that's their strategy there, I guess. Looks like Sanj lost his energy drink entirely, and he has landmine placed far away from Froji, and looks like Sanj isn't gonna try to make use of landmine, but looks like he ran out of P90 ammo, and now he's just trying to dodge Froji for the remaining time. He's trying to reach his landmine, but looks like he doesn't go to landmine. Looks like now he does, and he places it down, and Froji avoids getting hit by a landmine. Looks like Sanj just trying to get a kill on Froji after Sanj ran out of ammo, but Sanj gets killed as Froji ties it, and it's 1-1. Alright, we have Sanj playing as a Juggernaut and Froji playing as Survivor now. Looks like Sanj now trying to reach Froji, as Froji is still using explosive rounds. First, looks like Froji gets killed before she uses her energy drink, and Sanj makes it 2-1. So we have Sench playing as a survivor and Proji playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Sench using M4A1 now and not P90. Looks like Proji trying to dodge Sench bullets, as now Proji is playing Chase and Sench doesn't get a landmine hit on Proji, as looks like Sench is trying to run to the boxes area. Looks like Sench is gonna have to use his drink now, and he does, as he survives, and he still has one energy drink sip left. Looks like now he's using boxes to try to get some dodge and damage at the same time. Looks like Proji is now in the open area as well as Sench, and looks like Sench now still alive, and he's gonna have to get a kill on Proji. It looks like Sench barely survives, but he survives, and now he's in the boxes again, but it looks like he's really low on ammo, and he's gonna have to find a way to finish Proji. And looks like Sench now gets his landmine, and it looks like Proji is just trying to dodge Sench bullets, but it looks like Sench is still alive somehow. Oh my god, man. And looks like Sench still alive, and oh my god, dude, how is Sench still alive? I don't know, but Sench gets killed as Proji ties it. It's 2-2. Alright, we have Proji playing as a survivor and Sench playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Sench now trying to track Proji, as looks like Proji alive somehow, but Proji gets killed quickly by Sench, as Sench makes it 3-2, but we are playing till 3-3, and then it's gonna be a tiebreaker because of the new rule in the tournament. So let's move on to the last round. Right, so it's the last round. We have Sench playing as a survivor and Proji playing as a Juggernaut, and looks like Proji trying to chase Sench. Looks like Sench now uses his energy drink. Sench has been dodging really well for like 5 seconds, and then he got hit. And it looks like Proji now jumping around. Looks like Proji has been doing a strategy of dodging the bullets and making Sench run out of ammo. So Sench was forced to use his pistol, and that's really good strategy. And dude, this is crazy. Looks like Proji gets a lot of damage on Sench, and Proji keeps dodging Sench bullets. Dude, this strategy has been insanely good and working for Proji so far, as it looks like Sench ran out of ammo again, dude, and it looks like Sench got killed. But now, and let's see the damage, I guess. And I'm gonna say who won. Looks like Sench did 500, and in one of the rounds, Sench did 600 damage, so Sench wins it because of tiebreaker, because Proji did only 300 damage. So GG's to Sench, he's moving on to round 2. Alright guys, we are underway as we have the 5th matchup, the 5th round 1 matchup happening right now. We have Meleos playing as a survivor, and we have Romeo playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Romeo tracking Meleos, trying to get some hits on him, but looks like Meleos is dodging really well as he's still alive, and it looks like Meleos still alive, still dodging really well, as it looks like Meleos gets a kill on Romeo, as Meleos makes it 1-0. Alright guys, we have Romeo playing as a survivor and Meleos playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Romeo dodging Meleos, as looks like Meleos just trying to get a good track on Romeo, as looks like Romeo survives and he uses his energy drink, but looks like Romeo is still alive. Now he's in the boxes and he gets killed by Meleos, as Meleos makes it 2-0. Right guys, we have Meleos playing as a survivor and Romeo playing as a Juggernaut. Meleos could win it now. If he wins as a survivor, he's gonna win it 3-0 and make a sweep. Or Romeo can say no and get a kill on Meleos. Looks like Meleos uses his both energy drink sips, as now he's dodging on the boxes. looks like Romeo loses the track on Meleos, as Meleos is trying to take advantage out of this, and it looks like Meleos dodging really well as he's making a lot of damage on the Juggernaut, but looks like Romeo gets the kill, and it's 2-1 for Meleos still, but Romeo gets at least one victory. Right guys, we have Meleos playing as a Juggernaut and Romeo playing as a Survivor. Looks like Romeo dodging on the boxes, as looks like Meleos got a good track on Romeo, as it looks like Romeo just trying to jump on Meleos, but looks like Meleos gets a kill on Romeo and Meleos wins it 3-1. Congrats to Meleos for advancing to round 2, and Romeo is out of the tournament. Good job Meleos on advancing to round 2, and now we are moving on to the 6th round 1 matchup. Alright guys, we are underway. We have the 6th round 1 matchup happening. We have Yusu playing against John SAKTK. It looks like John gets killed quickly as Yusu makes it 1-0. Alright, we have Yusu playing as Survivor and John playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Yusu dodging John right now, as it looks like John trying to track Yusu, but it looks like he is not really good at tracking, as Yusu has been dodging really well, but looks like now Yusu takes a lot of damage and Yusu is gonna have to use energy drink, and Yusu does, and Yusu is still alive, as it looks like John is really low on health probably, as Yusu still dodging really well, and Yusu almost gets killed, but Yusu survives somehow, but looks like Yusu ran out of ammo, and John kills Yusu and makes it 1-1. Right, we have Yusu playing as a Juggernaut versus John playing as a Survivor. Looks like John gets one-tapped by Yusu, a great one-tap, and Yusu makes it 2-1. Right, we have Yusu playing as a Survivor and John playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Yusu now dodging on the boxes. Looks like Yusu now going to an open space, trying to get some damage off on John, as looks like Yusu now low on health. Yusu uses energy drink in time, and looks like Yusu still dodging really well, but looks like Yusu now has to use energy drink again. They both fighting in the open space, which is really dangerous for Yusu, but Yusu is getting a lot of profit from this, as he's dealing a lot of damage. Looks like Yusu now behind the boxes, trying to recover, trying to bait John, as Yusu does it, and now John is far away from Yusu, but looks like Yusu ran out of ammo again, and it's gonna be bad for Yusu, as Yusu gets killed, and John makes it tied 2-2. Alright, we have Yusu playing as a Juggernaut and John playing as a Survivor. Looks like John now dodging Yusu pretty well. Looks like John places down a landmine, and looks like John took a lot of damage from Slender, and looks like Yusu is playing on Slender instead of using Leatherface, which is a really interesting choice, but it looks like John is really low on health, and it looks like John gets killed by Yusu, as Yusu makes it 3-2. And now it's gonna be a time for a tiebreaker. Alright, we have Yusu playing as a Survivor and John playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Yusu got really good top damage, as we have seen that Yusu got like 600 damage, over 600 damage, and unfortunately John only did 300. So you're gonna have to see how much damage Yusu can get in this round. Maybe Yusu can kill the Juggernaut. No, Yusu doesn't kill, and it's 3-3, but Yusu wins because of the tiebreaker. Yusu got the top damage, which was 655. Congratulations to Yusu for advancing to round 2, and unfortunately for John, he's out of the tournament. Let's move on to the 7th round 1 matchup. Alright guys, we are underway. We have the 7th round 1 matchup happening. We have Edge playing against Kevin, as looks like Edge places down a landmine and he uses his energy drink to heal up, as looks like Edge has been getting a lot of damage off on Kevin. Looks like Edge now really low on health, and Edge gets killed as Kevin makes it 1-0. Alright, we have Edge playing as a Juggernaut and Kevin playing as a Survivor. Looks like Kevin now dodging in the open space as Kevin uses his energy drink. Looks like Edge tracking Kevin really well as Kevin uses his both energy drinks, and looks like Kevin gets killed as Edge makes it 1-1. It's tied. Alright guys, we have Kevin playing as a Juggernaut and Edge Lord playing as a Survivor. Looks like Edge now dodges Kevin really well, but still looks like Edge survives as he uses energy drink just in time, as it looks like Edge now really low on health. He's gonna have to use energy drink. Looks like he misses it. Looks like now he uses it, and now he's full health, back to full health, and he might kill Kevin right now. Looks like Edgelord still shooting, and oh my god, he's really low on health, as looks like Kevin just trying to dodge Edge bullets, as looks like Edge gets killed by Kevin as Kevin makes it 2-1. Alright, we have Edge playing as a Juggernaut and Kevin playing as a Survivor. Looks like Kevin now dodging in the open space, as looks like Kevin got killed really quickly as Edge makes it 2-2. Alright, we have Edge. Oh, my bad, I forgot to give out the gun. Looks like now. Now, yeah, I gave out the gun. We can start. Looks like they're starting. We have Kevin playing as a Juggernaut and Edgelord playing as a Survivor. Looks like Edge now places down the landmine and he hits. And looks like Edge now on half HP. Looks like Edge uses energy drink just in time, and he's trying to get a kill on Kevin. As looks like Kevin tracking Edge pretty well, as looks like Edge really low on health, and Edge gets a kill, as that's 3-2 for Edgelord. Alright, this is the last round, as looks like Edgelord was able to kill Kevin previously when Edge was a Survivor, and now Edge is a Juggernaut and Kevin is a Survivor. Looks like Kevin hits the landmine, but Edge has a really good tracking, and Edgelord wins it 4-2. Congrats to Edgelord for winning it. And unfortunately, Kevin is out of the tournament, but Edgelord is advancing to round 2. Right guys, we are underway. We are starting the 8th round 1 matchup, as we have Gornas playing against Mohammed, as looks like Mohammed is playing as a Juggernaut and Gornas playing as a Survivor. Looks like Gornas now really low on health, uses his energy drink, and he is still alive somehow, as looks like Gornas now low on health, and now he's trying to get some damage on Mohammed, as looks like Gornas now really far away from Mohammed, as we can see, and looks like Mohammed is trying to dodge, but he gets killed by Gornas, as Gornas makes it 1-0. Alright guys, we have Mohammed playing as a Survivor, playing against Gornas as a Juggernaut. Looks like Gornas now tracking Mohammed really well, as looks like Mohammed now really low on health as he uses his both energy drinks, as looks like Gornas still tracking Mohammed, as looks like Gornas gets a kill on Mohammed, as Gornas makes it 2-0. Alright guys, we have Mohammed playing as a Juggernaut and Gornas playing as a Survivor. Looks like Gornas now dodging in the boxes areas. Looks like Gornas is really low on health, as he's now in the open space trying to get some damage off on Mohammed, as looks like Mohammed's trying to track Gornas, as looks like Gornas really low on health, and we don't know how much health Mohammed has left, but looks like Gornas used his both energy drinks, as looks like Gornas now gets killed by Mohammed, as Mohammed makes it 2-1 for Gornas. Yeah, it's 2-1 for Gornas still. Right, We have Mohammed playing as a survivor and Gornas playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Mohammed dodging Gornas really well. Looks like Mohammed now in open space. Looks like Mohammed is really low on health, but he uses energy drink just in time. As looks like Gornas not losing the track on Mohammed. It looks like Mohammed gets killed and Gornas wins it 3-1, and Gornas is advancing to round 2. Congratulations to Gornas, he's advancing, but unfortunately for Mohammed, he is out of the tournament. Good luck to Gornas in round 2, and we are moving on to the 9th round 1 matchup. Alright, we are starting the next round 1 matchup as we have Tarik playing as a Juggernaut versus Nuber Mafia playing as a survivor. Looks like Nuber Mafia dodging Tarik really well, as looks like Nuber is really low on health as he doesn't use energy drink in time, and Tarik makes it 1-0. Alright, we have Nuber Mafia playing as a Juggernaut and Tarik playing as a survivor, as Tarik is jumping into the open space, after dodging really well in the boxes. It looks like Tarik still remaining unhit by the Juggernaut as he dodges really well again, and he continues to apply crazy pressure on Nuber Mafia, as looks like Tarik now on half HP and he gets the kill without using energy drink at all, as Tarik makes it 2-0. Alright, we have Tarik playing as a Juggernaut, and looks like, yeah, we are starting now. Looks like Tarik playing as a Juggernaut and Nuber Mafia playing as a survivor, and unfortunately for Nuber Mafia, he's gonna be forced to win like 3 or 4 games in a row if he wants to advance, but it looks like Tarik has been playing so well as Tarik wins it 3-0, and Tarik advances to round 2. Congratulations to Tarik for sweeping and advancing to round 2, and unfortunately for Nuber Mafia, he's out of the tournament, but you still played really well. And now we are moving on to the next round 1 matchup. Alright guys, we are starting the next round 1 matchup as we have Smurf playing against the Fallen or Math, as looks like Smurf trying to track Math, as looks like Math dodges in the boxes, and now Math is in the open area. Looks like Fallen now still dodging Juggernaut really well, as it looks like Smurf isn't really good at tracking, as looks like Fallen gets the kill on Smurf, and Fallen makes it 1-0. Right, we have Smurf playing as a survivor and Fallen playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like they started a 1v1 now, and looks like a Smurf now dodging near the boxes, as looks like Smurf really low on health, as Fallen gets the kill and Fallen makes it 2-0. Alright, we have Fallen playing as a survivor and Smurf playing as a Juggernaut, as looks like Fallen now going into the boxes area. Looks like Smurf lost the track on Fallen, as Fallen is taking advantage out of this, but now he's low on health, but he uses energy drink just in time as Fallen is back to full health, and Fallen keeps applying crazy pressure on Smurf, as looks like Fallen now half HP, but he heals back up, but he uses his entire energy drink, and now Fallen still dodging in the boxes, now jumps out of boxes, as looks like Fallen could finish it now and kill Smurf, as looks like Smurf is really low on health now as the Juggernaut, and looks like Fallen ran out of ammo on M4A1. No, he didn't run out, as looks like Fallen now jumps on the box tower. A great juke by Fallen, as looks like Fallen still alive, and Fallen gets a kill, and Fallen wins it 3-0. A sweep victory. Congrats to Fallen for advancing to round 2, and unfortunately Smurf is out of the tournament, but you still played really well. And we are moving on to the next round 1 matchup. Alright guys, we are underway as we have the next round 1 matchup happening. We have Jen Wallach playing against Faded is playing as a survivor, and Genvalek is playing as a Juggernaut, as looks like Faded uses his both energy drink sips, and now Faded is far away from Genvalek, but looks like Genvalek trying to track Faded as he gets a kill, and Genvalek leads 1-0. Right, we have Genvalek playing as a survivor and Faded playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Genvalek dodging really well, and the box's area looks like Gen now really low on health, but he uses energy drink just in time, as looks like Gen really low on health and he gets killed by Faded, as Faded ties it, and it's 1-1. Alright, we have Faded playing as a survivor and Gen playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Gen now tracking Faded really well, as Faded really low on health, but Faded survives, as Faded now trying to jump out of the boxes areas. Looks like Faded really low on health, but looks like Faded dodges Gen, as looks like Faded now in open area but gets killed by Gen, as Gen makes it 2-1. Right, we have Gen playing as a survivor and Faded playing as a Juggernaut, as looks like Gen dodging really well, as he didn't get hit so much yet, as looks like Gen really low on health now, but he survives as he did drink in time. As looks like Gen now uses his energy drink entirely, as looks like Gen now trying still to dodge, as looks like Gen gets a kill on Faded and Gen wins it 3-2-1, and Genvalek is advancing to round 2, and unfortunately Faded is out of the tournament. Congrats to Genvalek, and he's now gonna fight in round 2. Right, we are starting the next round 1 matchup, as we have Fahad playing against Dark Spartan. It looks like Dark Spartan kills Fahad as he leads 1-0. Right, we have Fahad playing as a Juggernaut and Spartan playing as a survivor. Looks like Spartan dodging in the boxes area. Looks like now he dodges really well, as looks like Fahad is trying to chase Spartan, as looks like he spawns zombies, which is against the rules, but we're gonna see if Spartan can manage to get a kill on Fahad or not, as looks like Spartan now dodging the zombies, as zombies are really dangerous. Looks like zombies just stop moving for some reason, as looks like Fahad still gets killed anyway, and Spartan leads it 2-0. Alright, we have Spartan playing as a Juggernaut and Fahad playing as a survivor. Looks like Fahad trying to dodge Spartan, as Spartan gets a quick kill, and Spartan wins it 3-0. He gets a flawless victory and sweeps Fahad anyway, and he's advancing to round 2. Congrats Spartan on advancing to round 2, and Fahad is out of the tournament, and we are moving on to the next round 1 matchup. Alright, we are underway as we have the next round 1 matchup happening right now. We have Waterhole playing against Juggernaut the Great, and it looks like Juggernaut the Great is playing as a Jack Torrance, and Waterhole is playing with M4A1, and he's playing as a survivor. It looks like Waterhole now trying to bait Juggernauts into going to this box tower, behind that box tower, and it looks like Juggernaut the Great is just gonna camp outside, not gonna try to rush Waterhole. And it looks like Waterhole now gets really low, but he uses energy drink just in time, and it looks like Waterhole really low on health, and it looks like Waterhole potentially could win this round if he has enough ammo left, but it looks like Juggernaut the Great almost kills Waterhole. Waterhole is really low, but Waterhole gets a kill as Waterhole leads it 1-0. A great victory as a survivor. Right, we have Waterhole playing as a Juggernaut and Juggernaut the Great playing as a Survivor. It looks like Juggernaut the Great dodging Waterhole really well as Juggernaut the Great gets killed really quickly by Waterhole and Waterhole leads it to nothing. Right, we have Juggernaut the Great playing as a Leatherface and Waterhole playing as a Survivor. It looks like Waterhole really low on health now as he got hit a lot of times and now he's gonna have to find a way to get some advantage out of this hard situation as he's blocked in this perimeter and it looks like Waterhole really low on health now. He could be killed but he's holding on still and he's using his last energy drink sip. It looks like Juggernaut the Great is not letting Waterhole out of this area and it looks like Waterhole really low on health and now he gets killed as it's 2-1 for Waterhole now. Alright, we have Waterhole playing as a Juggernaut and Juggernaut the Great playing as a Survivor. It looks like Waterhole now trying to kill Juggernaut quickly as he did in the previous round when he was playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Waterhole now almost kills Juggernaut the Great, but Juggernaut the Great survives and he's now in the boxes area trying to dodge there, but it looks like Waterhole is gonna win it 3-1 and Waterhole is advancing to round 2. Congratulations to Waterhole for advancing to round 2 and Juggernaut the Great is out of the tournament on round 1. And we are moving on to the next round 1 matchup. Alright, we have another round 1 matchup happening right now as we have Noor playing against Game. As looks like Game is really low on health now as looks like Noor is trying to track him and it looks like Noor gets the kill as Noor leads it 1-0. Right, we have Noor playing as a Survivor and Game playing as a Juggernaut as it looks like Noor now really low on health, but now he heals back up and now he's back to full health and it looks like Game is trying to track Noor, but looks like Noor has been dodging really well so far as looks like Game is really low on health now probably as looks like Noor gets the kill and Noor leads it 2-0. Alright, we have Noor playing as a Juggernaut and Game playing as a Survivor. It looks like Game now dodges Noor on the boxes, but looks like Noor is trying to track Game really well. It looks like Game is now on the boxes area, places down landmine, gets a landmine, hits on Noor, as looks like Noor now chasing down Game. It looks like Game uses his last energy drink sip, as looks like Game trying to survive, but it looks like Game is really low and he gets killed as Noor wins it in a sweep as he wins it 3-0 and Noor is advancing to round 2 and Game unfortunately is out of the tournament and we are moving on to the next round 1 matchup. Right guys, we are underway. We have the next round 1 matchup happening. We have Elaborator playing against Time. It looks like Elaborator is using the boxes area to dodge and get some damage off on Time. It looks like Time doesn't get a good jump off the boxes and now Elaborator is taking it in advantage as it looks like Elaborator uses his energy drink, makes a really nice jump and he's still alive. Looks like Elaborator gets the kill and Elaborator leads 1-0. Alright, we have Elaborator playing as a Juggernaut and Time playing as a Survivor as Time gets killed quickly and Elaborator leads 2-0. We have Elaborator playing as a Survivor and Time playing as a Juggernaut as it looks like Elaborator now dodging in the open area as looks like Elaborator gets killed and it's 2-1 for Elaborator now as Time gets a point finally. Elaborator playing as a Juggernaut and the Time playing as a Survivor as it looks like Time now dodging Elaborator and looks like Elaborator gets a kill and Elaborator wins it 3-1 and Elaborator is advancing to round 2. Congrats to Liberator, and we are moving on to the next and last round 1 matchup. Alright guys, we are on the res, we are starting another round 1 matchup. We have Phoenix Mass playing against Phantoms, as Phantoms gets a very quick kill as a Juggernaut, and Phantoms leads the series 1-0. Alright, we have Phoenix Mass playing as a Juggernaut and Phantoms playing as Survivors. Looks like Phantoms now trying to dodge in the open area, and it looks like Phantoms now still alive somehow, and looks like Phantoms gets killed by Phoenixmas. No, he didn't get killed. It looks like Phoenixmas trying to get a kill. Yes, he does, and it's tied now. It's 1-1. Alright, we have Phantoms playing as a Juggernaut and Phoenixmas playing as Survivors. Like Phoenixmas now gets killed by Phantoms as he didn't drink in time, and Phantoms leads the series 2-1. Alright, we have Phoenixmas playing as a Juggernaut, and we have Phantoms playing as a Survivors. Looks like Phantoms now are dodging really well as he is trying to get a lot of damage with M41. Looks like has been dodging really crazily, and he gets a very good kill. Phoenixmas as Phantoms wins it 3-1. Phantoms is advancing to round 2. Congratulations Phantoms on advancing to round 2. I'm very sorry and very bad commentating because it's like 4 AM right now and I'm very tired, but yeah, congrats Phantoms on advancing, and Phoenixmas is unfortunately out of the tournament. But anyways, we are moving on to the next round 1 matchup. Alright guys, round 1 is completely done and we have 16 people being eliminated. The round 2 matches are like this. We have Gornas playing against Jan, we have Timmy playing against Yuzu Mario Mass, aka Nintendo, we have Phantoms playing against Zeman, we have Melaus playing against Meh, we have Blast playing against Epic Blue Brickman, and we have Nurhack playing against Waterhole, we have Sanch playing against Elaborator, and we have Edgelord playing against Tarek. This is going to be very interesting to see who advances, and without further ado, we are moving on to the round 2 matches. Alright guys, we are starting the round 2 right now. We have the first round 2 matchup happening right there. We have Yuzu playing against Timmy, as looks like Yuzu is low on health and Yuzu gets killed by Timmy as Timmy makes it 1-0. Alright, we have Timmy playing as a Survivor and Yuzu playing as a Juggernaut now. Looks like Timmy is going to the boxes, trying to dodge in the boxes areas. Looks like Timmy is low on health, but Timmy survives as Timmy is now in the open area. And looks like Timmy trying to dodge as Yuzu tried to one-tap, but Yuzu got killed by Timmy as Timmy makes it 2-0. Alright, we have Yuzu playing as a Survivor and Timmy playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Timmy trying to catch Yuzu in the boxes, as looks like Timmy now tracking Yuzu pretty well, as looks like Yuzu trying to get some damage on Timmy in Zobba's place, but Yuzu misses the drink and Timmy makes it 3-0. Right, we have Timmy playing as a Survivor and Yuzu playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Timmy dodging Yuzu pretty well, as looks like Timmy jumping around and dodging really well, as Yuzu didn't hit Timmy once, and looks like now Timmy got hit by Yuzu finally, but Timmy gets the kill on Yuzu and Timmy wins it in a sweep. It's 4-0 and Timmy won, and Timmy is advancing to round 3. Congrats to Timmy for winning this. And unfortunately Yuzu is out of the tournament. Good luck to Timmy in round 3. And let's move on to the second round 2 matchup. Alright guys, we are starting the next round 2 matchup as we have Meleus playing against Fallen, as looks like Fallen is playing as a Juggernaut and Meleus is playing as a Survivor. Looks like Meleus now on top of the boxes trying to dodge Fallen, as looks like Fallen just trying to predict where Meleus is coming out, and Meleus is just dodging in the boxes, trying to bait Fallen, but Fallen doesn't wanna get baited, as we can see, as looks like now Meleus now half HP, as Fallen got some damage off on Meleus, and now Meleus entering the open area as Meleus dodging, trying his best to dodge, as looks like Meleus now still trying to get a landmine hit, but Meleus really low on health, but he's still alive somehow. So Meleus gets killed as Fallen makes it 1-0. Alright, we have Fallen playing as a Survivor and Meleus playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Meleus now going to Fallen, trying to get a kill on Fallen, as looks like Fallen now in the boxes dodging. Looks like Fallen now still alive somehow. It looks like Fallen now jumps out of the boxes area as Fallen's really low on health, as it looks like Fallen dude still in the boxes trying to dodge, but it looks like Fallen still alive somehow, as looks like Meleus just needs to tap him once, and he does, and Meleus ties it. It's 1-1. Alright, we have Meleus playing as a Survivor and Fallen playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Meleus still dodging in the boxes area, as looks like now Fallen gets a short hit on Meleus, as looks like Meleus now gonna just try to heal up without using energy drink, as looks like Meleus trying to find a way to jump out of the boxes, as Fallen is just trying to, predict where Meleus is coming out from. Looks like Meleus now really trying to get some shots off on Fallen, as looks like Fallen just gonna camp outside, as looks like Meleus now jumps in the open space, as looks like Meleus gets killed by Fallen, as Fallen makes it 2-1. Alright, we have Meleus playing as a Juggernaut and Fallen playing as a Survivor. It looks like now Fallen in the boxes area gets a landmine hit on Meleus. It looks like Meleus trying to track Fallen. It looks like Fallen now still somehow alive. It looks like Meleus just trying to dodge the M4A1 shots. It looks like Fallen now doesn't have energy drink, and he is gonna have to try to get the way out, but looks like Meleus gets the kill on Fallen and Meleus ties it. It's 2-2. Alright, we have Meleus playing as a Survivor and Fallen playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Meleus just using the same strategy over and over again. He's going to the boxes and trying to bait Fallen to go into the boxes so he can jump in open area and get an advantage. As looks like Meleus jumps now in the open area, as looks like Meleus now gets killed by Fallen, and Fallen makes it 3-2. Right, we have Meleus playing as a Juggernaut and Fallen playing as a Survivor, as looks like now Fallen tries to get a landmine hit on Meleus, as Meleus now gonna be camping on top, as looks like Fallen dude gets Meleus on a landmine, as now Fallen looks like Fallen gets hit a lot of times by Meleus, as Meleus is just chasing Fallen really well, and looks like Meleus now trying to get a kill on Fallen, as Fallen is now in the open space trying to dodge. It looks like Meleus still trying to get a kill on Fallen, as looks like Fallen gets killed and Meleus ties it again. It's 3-3. Alright, we have Meleus playing as a Survivor and Fallen playing as a Juggernaut, as looks like Meleus now gets a landmine hit on Fallen, and now Fallen just trying to track Meleus, as looks like Meleus has been reloading M4A1 for a pretty long time. It looks like Meleus now trying to get a kill on Fallen, as looks like Fallen is really low on health, and looks like Meleus gets a kill on Fallen, as Meleus makes it 4-2-3, and we are gonna do a tiebreaker anyway. Alright, we have Meleus playing as a Juggernaut and Fallen playing as a Survivor, as looks like Meleus now in the boxes area trying to play very aggressive, unlike Fallen, as Fallen was waiting outside of the boxes area instead of trying to go into it and get some damage off. Looks like Fallen now really low on health. Looks like Fallen really low. Looks like Fallen flicks, and that was a good dodge, but it looks like Fallen is really low on health. Looks like Fallen gets killed by Meleus, as Meleus wins it 5-2-3. Congrats to Meleus for advancing to round 3. Unfortunately, Fallen is out of the tournament. But what a good game. Fallen was close to win Meleus once as a survivor, and if it happened, who knows, maybe Fallen would have advanced. But we are moving on to the next round 2 matchup. Alright guys, we are underway as we have the next round 2 matchup happening right now. We have Gornas playing against Jan Volek, as looks like Gornas now uses his energy drink sip once, and looks like he uses it again, as looks like Jan Volek is striking Gornas and gets the kill, as it's 1-0 for Jan. Right, we have Gornas playing as a Juggernaut and Jan playing as a Survivor. Looks like Jan now dodging in the open space, as looks like Jan dodges Gornas, and looks like Jan now still dodging Gornas, as looks like Gornas now probably on really low health, who knows, as looks like Jan gets killed and Gornas ties it and makes it 1-1. Alright, we have Jan playing as a Juggernaut and Gornas playing as a Survivor, as looks like Gornas now in the open space as he dodges Jan Volek, and looks like now Gornas trying to jump onto the boxes, but he fails to jump on them, and looks like Gornas now on really low health, and he gets killed by Jan, as Jan makes it 2-1. Right, we have Gornas playing as a Juggernaut and Jan playing as a Survivor. It looks like Jan now trying to dodge in the boxes area as he jumps out with almost full health. As looks like Jan now dodges and he's full HP in the middle of the map. As looks like Gornas now trying to track Jan. As looks like Jan still alive somehow, and Jan gets killed as Gornas ties it again. It's 2-2. Right, we have Gornas playing as a Survivor and Jan playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Gornas dodges in the boxes area, and now Gornas is in the open space. It looks like Gornas places down the landmine, but he misses the placement, and now looks like Jan gets the kill on Gornas, and Jan makes it 3-2. Alright, we have Gornas playing as a Juggernaut and Jan playing as a Survivor. Looks like now Jan going into the boxes area, dodging Gornas there, and looks like Jan jumps out of the boxes with full health, as now he's rolling in the open area, and looks like Gornas now got stuck in the boxes, unfortunately, but he is using the ability to dodge, to nerfs the damage, but he gets killed as Jan is gonna win it 4-2-2, and Jan is going to advance to round 3. Congrats to Jan for advancing to round 3, and GG's to Gornas. He did pretty well, and I really hoped that he would win, but congrats to Jan Volek, he's going on to round 3. Right guys, we have another round 2 matchup happening right now, as we have Spartan playing against Epic Blue Brick Man, and it looks like Spartan dodges and now he's in the boxes area, as looks like he's trying to dodge, and looks like Epic now trying to chase him, as looks like he's jumping into the boxes area and makes his way out of there, and looks like he is still dodging on the boxes area, as looks like Epic could potentially try to kill him now. It looks like he uses his energy drink sip, and looks like he doesn't have any more heal, but he did a lot of damage to Epic, and he could kill Epic now if he's lucky enough. But looks like Epic gets the kill on Spartan, and Epic makes it 1-0. Right, we have Epic playing as a survivor, and uh, uh, we have Spartan playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Epic dodging Spartan. Looks like Epic uses his energy drink, and now Epic really low on health, but he uses energy drink, but misses it, and it's 1-1. It's tied. Right, we have Epic playing as a Juggernaut, and we have Spartan playing as a survivor. It looks like Spartan now dodging Epic really well. It looks like Spartan now really low on health. Yeah, he's half HP, but he uses energy drink entirely, and now he's full HP. Looks like Epic trying to track Spartan really well. It looks like Spartan really low on health. He's gonna have to dodge Epic in the boxes somehow. It looks like he's just trying to raise the distance, but looks like Epic gets killed by Spartan as Spartan makes it 2-1. Oh my god, a great kill by Spartan. Right, we have Spartan playing as a Juggernaut and Epic playing as a survivor. It looks like Epic now dodging Spartan really well, but looks like Epic really low on health. But looks like Epic now gets killed by Spartan as Spartan makes it 3-2. Right, we have Spartan playing as a survivor and Epic playing as a Juggernaut. Spartan dodging in the boxes area. It looks like Spartan now half HP, and he is gonna have to use the energy drink. Looks like he uses it now, and looks like Epic now just waiting outside. It looks like Spartan gets killed by Epic as it's 3-2 for Spartan. Right, we have Epic playing as a survivor and Spartan playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Epic dodges Spartan, and looks like Epic really low on health, and he gets killed as Spartan wins it 4-2, and Spartan is advancing to round 3. Congrats, Spartan, on advancing to round 3. And now we are moving on to the next round 2 matchup. Alright guys, we are underway as we have another round 2 matchup happening right now. We have Tariq playing against Edgelord. Edgelord is playing as a Juggernaut, and Tariq is playing as a survivor. It looks like Tariq is trying to dodge Edge in the open space, as looks like Tariq now on half HP, and looks like Tariq gets killed by Edge as Edge makes it 1-0. Right, we have Tariq playing as a Juggernaut and Edge playing as a survivor. It's like Edgelord now trying to track Tariq, as looks like Tariq now really close to Edgelord. It looks like Edgelord. It looks like Tariq gets flung, and we're gonna have to redo this round. This is unfair for Tariq. Right, we have Tariq playing as a Juggernaut and Edgelord playing as a survivor. It's like Edgelord dodging Tariq. It looks like Edgelord uses his energy drink, and it looks like Edgelord really low on health, and he gets killed by Tariq as Tariq makes it 1-1. Right, we have Tariq playing as a survivor and Edgelord playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Tariq now on the boxes, trying to bait Edgelord into going to the boxes so Tariq can dodge him and get out of the boxes area. It looks like Edgelord now chasing Tariq, as Tariq is still full health, and he has never been hit so far, as looks like Tariq now in the open space again, and it looks like Tariq now still alive. Oh my god, you Tariq didn't even use energy drink a single time, and he gets the kill as Tariq takes the lead, and it's 2-1 for Tariq. Right, we have Edgelord playing as a survivor and Tariq playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Tariq now doesn't kill Edgelord actually, but he was really close. It looks like Edgelord now still trying to dodge Tariq, but Tariq gets the kill, and Tariq makes it 3-1. Alright, we have Tarek playing as a survivor and Edgelord playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Tarek is playing boxes again, and looks like now Edgelord is getting better at predicting Tarek in the boxes areas. Looks like Tarek survives. He was really low on health, just as Edgelord was very low on health in the previous round. It looks like Tarek gets killed by Edge, and it's 3-2 for Tarek still, but Edgelord got a point. Alright, we have Tarek playing as a Juggernaut and Edgelord playing as a Survivor. It looks like Edgelord now really low on health, as Tarek just chasing him really well, and Tarek gets a kill, and Tarek wins it 4-2, and Tarek is advancing to round 3. Congrats Tarek on advancing to round 3, and unfortunately Edgelord is out of the tournament. But we are moving on to the next round 2 matchup. Right, we are underway. We have the next round 2 matchup happening right now, as we have Waterhole playing against Nurhak, who's playing as a Juggernaut right now. Looks like Waterhole playing it risky in the open space, and he entirely uses his energy drink as Nurhak gets the kill on Waterhole, and Nurhak leads 1-0. Alright, we have Nurhak playing as a survivor and Waterhole playing as a Juggernaut, as Waterhole almost kills Nurhak instantly, as Nurhak is trying to survive in the boxes areas. Looks like Nurhak jumps off the boxes, and looks like Nurhak now really low on health, and he is still alive somehow, but Waterhole gets the kill, and it's 1-1, it's tied. Alright, we have Nurhak playing as a Juggernaut and Waterhole playing as a survivor. It looks like Waterhole dodges Nurhak in the open space. It looks like Waterhole now trying to get some damage off, as he has used his energy drink entirely, and he gets killed as Nurhak leads 2-1. Right, we have Nurhak playing as a survivor and Waterhole playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Waterhole now doesn't get any damage upon Nurhak, and Nurhak is just dodging in the open space, but Nurhak almost gets killed, but he survives because he used energy drink just in time, and he uses his again just in time, and looks like Nurhak now gonna have to dodge on the button, but he dodges, and looks like Waterhole still gets the kill, and it's tied again. It's 2-2. Alright, we have Nurhak playing as a Juggernaut and Waterhole playing as a survivor. Look at Waterhole trying to dodge Nurhak. It looks like Nurhak trying to track Waterhole pretty well. And looks like Waterhole uses his energy drink entirely, and now he's really low on health, and he gets killed as it's 3-2 for Nurhak. Alright, we have Nurhak playing as a Juggernaut and Waterhole playing as a survivor. It looks like right, we have Nurhak playing as a survivor and Waterhole playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Nurhak now trying to dodge in the boxes areas. Looks like Nurhak jumps in open space as he's really low on health, but he's surviving somehow in the boxes area. It looks like now he's really low on health, and now he's gonna have to find a way out of this blockade. It looks like Waterhole now trying to get kill Nurhak in the boxes areas. Looks like Nurhak now gets killed by Waterhole, and it's 3-3. Oh my god, a crazy tie, and we're gonna have a tiebreaker currently. Alright, we have Waterhole playing as a survivor and Nurhak playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Nurhak now tracking a Waterhole pretty well. It looks like Waterhole uses his second energy drink sip, and he's really low on health. As it looks like Waterhole gets killed, and it's 4-3 for Nurhak. Right, we have Waterhole playing as a survivor and Nurhak and never mind, Waterhole is playing as a Juggernaut and Nurhak playing as a survivor. I'm sorry. Alright, looks like Nurhak dodging Waterhole pretty well, as he didn't get any damage, and it looks like Nurhak gets killed by Waterhole, and it's 4-4. We're gonna have to see who did more damage. And After doing the calculations, I can say that Nurhak advances to round 3 as he did 650 damage to Waterhole, which was higher than Waterhole's damage as a survivor. Congrats Nurhak for advancing to round 3, and we are moving on to the next round 2 matchup. Alright, we have a round 2 matchup happening as we have Sanj playing against Elaborator. It looks like Elaborator is playing as a Juggernaut. He's trying to track Sanj really well. It looks like Sanj not dodging on the boxes area as Elaborator misses an important jump, but Sanj didn't get any advantage out of that. It looks like Sanj is now in open space trying to get a kill on Elaborator. It looks like Elaborator almost kills Sanj, as Sanj is really low and he's barely alive. He's one tap. It looks like Sanj still alive somehow, and he gets killed by Elaborator as Elaborator makes it 1-0. Alright, we have Elaborator playing as a survivor and Sanj playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Sanj now down near the boxes area. It looks like Elaborator gets killed by Sanj, right? Yes, Elaborator gets killed as it's 1-1, it's tied. Alright, we have Elaborator playing as a Juggernaut and Sanj playing as a survivor. It looks like Sanj now uses his 2 energy drink sips, and Sanj now trying to dodge in the open space. It looks like Sanj gets killed by Elaborator, and it's 2-1 for Elaborator. Right, we have Elaborator playing as a survivor and Sanj playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Sanj now dodging in the boxes area. No, I mean, he was not dodging. I mean, Elaborator was dodging. It looks like Elaborator uses his energy drink sip. It looks like he uses 2 of them, and he dodges Sanj really well right there, as he took an advantage of the space as he keeps dodging here. It's like Elaborator now really low on health. He's somehow still alive, but he gets killed by Sanj, and it's tied again. It's 2-2. Right, we have Sanj playing as a survivor and Elaborator playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Sanj now using boxes area to dodge early on. It looks like Elaborator now going into the boxes, trying to rush Sanj. Sanj now goes out of the boxes with half HP, and he has advantage. It looks like Elaborator now dodging Sanj bullets as he's trying to get closer to Sanj, and Sanj still has both energy drink sips, and looks like Sanj still alive, but he's really low. Sanj is gonna have to find a way out of the situation as he jokes in the boxes again, and he's alive in the open space. It looks like Elaborator is just hiding behind the box tower. It looks like Sanj now places down the landmine, and looks like Sanj still alive somehow. Oh my god, dude, I don't know how Sanj is still alive, but he gets killed, and it's 3-2 for Elaborator. Alright, we have Elaborator playing as a survivor and Sanj playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Elaborator now dodging in the open area. Looks like Elaborator now full health in the open space, and looks like Elaborator now uses his last energy drink sip, and he's trying to get some damage on Sanj. It looks like Sanj tracking Elaborator really well, and looks like Elaborator gets killed as it's tied again 3-3. Right, we have Elaborator playing as a Juggernaut and Sanj playing as a survivor. It looks like Sanj uses his landmine on Elaborator. It looks like Sanj now in the open area. He's still dodging Elaborator somehow. It looks like Elaborator tracking Sanj really well. It looks like Sanj, dude, gets killed, and it's 4-3 for Elaborator. But we still have one more round to do and do the tiebreaker. Alright, we have Elaborator playing as a survivor and Sanj playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Elaborator dodging Sanj really well. It looks like Elaborator still dodging Sanj, as Sanj is dodging as well now, not trying to track Elaborator directly. It looks like
Elaborator just dodging and doing a lot of damage with M4A1. It looks like Elaborator gets killed, and it's 4-4. You're gonna have to count the tiebreaker. And after doing the tiebreaker, I have to announce that Elaborator advances to round 3, as he has done over 650 damage, while Sanj only did 550, so Elaborator advances to round 3, congratulations, and Sanj is out of the tournament. But we are moving on to the next matchup.
Alright guys, we are underway as we have round 2 matchup happening right now, as we have Phantoms playing against Zeman. It looks like Phantoms dodging Zeman pretty well, and it looks like Phantoms now going to dodge in the boxes area as he has used his energy drink to heal up as he got damaged, and looks like he uses energy drink again, and looks like Phantoms barely alive, and we will have to see if he gets a kill on Zeman or not. And looks like Phantoms gets killed as Zeman makes it 1-0. Right, we have Zeman playing as a survivor and Phantoms playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Zeman trying to dodge Phantoms in the boxes areas. Looks like Phantoms getting good track on Zeman so far. It looks like Zeman still trying to dodge pretty well. It looks like Zeman gets killed by Phantoms as Phantoms ties the game, and it's 1-1. Right, we have Zeman playing as a Juggernaut and Phantoms playing as a survivor. Looks like Phantoms dodging Zeman really well. It looks like Phantoms now gets he doesn't he's his energy drink, and looks like he's full HP now, and he keeps shooting at Zeman. It looks like Zeman gets Phantoms half HP, and I'm lagging, and it looks like Phantoms got the kill on Zeman as Phantoms now leads this series. It's 3-1. Never mind, it's not 3-1, it's 2-1 for the Phantoms. Alright, we have Phantoms playing as a Juggernaut and Zeman playing as a survivor. Looks like Zeman gets hit by Phantoms as he had to use his energy drink. Looks like Zeman now uses his energy drink entirely, and it looks like Zeman now have HP, and he's gonna have to find a way to get a kill on Phantoms. It looks like Phantoms gets a kill on Zeman, and Phantoms leads it 3-1. Right? We have Zeman playing as a Juggernaut and Phantoms playing as survivor. Zeman is gonna have to win 3 times in a row if he wants to advance, and Phantoms just has to win 1. Looks like Phantoms almost gets killed by Zeman, and looks like Phantoms he's still alive somehow, and oh my god, he's lagging so much, but he still gets a kill on Zeman. Oh my goodness, Phantoms wins it 4-1, and Phantoms is advancing to round 3, and Zeman unfortunately is out of the tournament, but congrats Phantoms on advancing to round 3, and we are moving on to the next matchup. Alright guys, all round 2 matches are done now, and we are going on to do round 3 matches now. We have Jen playing against Timmy, we have Phantoms playing against Meleos, we have Blasted playing against Nurhack, and we have Elaborator playing against Tarek Dude. All of these people are playing very well, and unfortunately only half of them gonna advance to the semi-finals. So it's gonna be very interesting to see who advances, and without further ado, we are moving on to the round 3 matches. Right, we have Timmy playing against Jan. This is round 3, the first round 3 matchup happening right now. The winner of this will go to the semi-finals, and the loser will be eliminated. Timmy is playing as a survivor and Jan playing as a Juggernaut, and Timmy gets a kill on Jan as Timmy makes it 1-0. Right, we have Timmy playing as a Juggernaut and Jen playing as a survivor now. It looks like Timmy now trying to get a quick kill on Jen, but Jen heals in time. It looks like Jen now in the boxes area trying to dodge Timmy there, as looks like Jen now really low on health, but he jumps out of the boxes, and now he has a chance to get a kill on Timmy if he plays his cards right. It looks like Timmy now leading to Janvolek, and Timmy makes it 2-0. A great Juggernaut victory. Right, we have Timmy playing as a survivor and Janvolek playing as a Juggernaut. As looks like now Timmy in the open area trying to dodge Jan. He does a great dodge as Jan got lost, and looks like Timmy drinking now, and he gets a good drink and he killed Jan so quickly as Timmy makes it 3-0. Right, we have Timmy playing as a Juggernaut and Jan playing as a survivor. Looks like Jan now dodging Timmy in the open space. As looks like Timmy tracking Jan pretty well. Looks like Timmy steps on the landmine, and now Jan still trying to dodge Timmy. It looks like Timmy is still trying to track Jan as Jan is really low on health, and it looks like Jan gets the kill as Jan makes it 3-1 for Timmy. He finally scores a point. Alright, we have Jan playing as a Juggernaut and Timmy playing as a survivor. Looks like Timmy dodging in open space. As looks like Timmy now gets Jan on the landmine. As looks like Timmy now gets killed by Jan. As Jan makes it 3-2 for Timmy. Alright, we have Timmy playing as a Juggernaut and Jan playing as a survivor. It's like Jan now in the open space trying to dodge Timmy as Timmy is chasing Jan as Jan is really low on health, but Jan survives and jumps out. But unfortunately Timmy is really close to him and he's gonna have to find a way to get a far distance. As looks like Jan now dodging in the boxes area. As looks like Timmy is gonna just camp him. As looks like Timmy now gets a kill on Jan and Timmy makes it 4-2. Right, we have Jan playing as a Juggernaut and Timmy playing as a survivor. Looks like Timmy now dodging in the boxes. He does a great dodge. Actually, that was very smart dodge by Timmy. As looks like Timmy now gets a far distance from Jan. As looks like Jan now trying to dodge the bullets. It looks like Timmy, he didn't even use energy drink once, and he's still somehow not being hit by Jan. As looks like Timmy could potentially win it now. As looks like Timmy uses energy drink in time, and oh my god, dude, Timmy gets a kill on Jan, and Timmy is advancing to semi-finals as he wins it 5-2. Congrats to Timmy as he is now in the semi-finals. Unfortunately, Jan is out of the tournament, but you still did really great, Jan. You reached round 3, which is really hard to do. And we are moving on to the next round 3 matchup. Right, guys, we have round 3 matchup happening as we have Blast playing against Nurhack. It looks like Blast gets Nurhack super low as Nurhack's really low on health, and Nurhack gets killed by Blast as Blast makes it 1-0. Alright, we have Dark Spartan aka Blast playing as a survivor and Nurhack playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Nurhack locked Blast in that corner, but it looks like Blast got out of that cage, and Blast now keeps doing damage to Nurhack as Nurhack gets killed by Blast, and Blast makes it 2-0. Alright, we have Nurhack playing as a survivor and Blast playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Blast got stuck in the boxes area. It looks like Nurhack now in the open area trying to get some damage off on Blast, but Nurhack gets killed and Blast makes it 3-0. Right, we have Blast playing as a survivor and Nurhack playing as a Juggernaut. As looks like Blast now dodging in the boxes area very well as he's still full health, and now he gets hit by Nurhack as he uses his energy drink and he keeps shooting M4A1 as looks like he is still alive somehow, but he didn't get killed. Oh my gosh, dude, Blast playing really insane as he gets a kill and he is leading it 4-0. Alright, we have Nurhack playing as a survivor and Blast playing as a Juggernaut. This looks like Blast now tracking Nur in the boxes area really well as he gets a kill, and Blast advances to semi-finals, winning it 5-0, a sweep victory by Blast. A clean victory by Dark Spartan aka Blast, and he's moving on to semi-finals, and Nurhack fortunately is
out of the tournament. And we are moving on to another round 3 matchup.
Alright, we have our round 3 matchup beginning right now, as we have Elaborator playing against Tarek. Tarek is playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Elaborator is dodging in the boxes area, and Tarek is just trying to get Elaborator out of there, as Elaborator is dodging pretty well. And he keeps trying to dodge Tarek, as it looks like Tarek almost gets a kill on Elaborator, and he gets a kill, and it's 1-0 for Tarek. Alright, we have Elaborator playing as a Juggernaut and Tarek playing as a Survivor. It looks like Tarek is hiding behind the boxes, and it looks like Tarek gets out of the boxes area, but he has used his 1 energy drink, and Elaborator is just trying to make Tarek waste his ammo. And it looks like Elaborator is attacking now, and it looks like Tarek gets killed by Elaborator. It's 1-1. We have Tarek playing as a Juggernaut and Elaborator playing as a Survivor. It looks like Elaborator now uses his energy drink sip, and looks like Elaborator now really low on health, but he keeps trying to do some damage to Tarek, and it looks like he gets killed, and it's 2-1 for Tarek. Alright, we have Elaborator playing as a Juggernaut and Tarek playing as a Survivor. Looks like Tarek is hiding in the boxes area. He has now jumped into the open area, and now he started shooting, and it looks like Tarek now really low on health, but he keeps trying to survive, but it looks like he gets killed, and it's 2-2, it's tied. Alright, we have Elaborator playing against Tarek. It looks like Tarek fell down, and it looks like Elaborator keeps trying to damage Tarek, as it looks like Tarek now goes into the open space trying to kill Elaborator. It looks like Elaborator getting killed by Tarek, and it's 3-2 for Tarek right now. Right? We have Elaborator playing against Tarek. It looks like Tarek now jumps into that kind of area, and it looks like Tarek keeps trying to dodge Elaborator. Elaborator falls down, and looks like Tarek keeps trying to dodge, and Tarek gets killed by Elaborator, and it's 3-3, it's tied again. Right, we have Elaborator playing as a Survivor and Tarek playing as a Juggernaut. This looks like Tarek now hiding in the boxes area and trying to chop off Elaborator's health silently, and he gets a kill on the Elaborator, and it's 4-3 for Tarek. Alright guys, so unfortunately Elaborator has given up, and Tarek is winning it 5-3, and Tarek is advancing to semi-finals. Congrats to Tarek for advancing to semi-finals, and good luck to him. And unfortunately Elaborator is out of the tournament, but he did really well, as he almost actually beat Tarek, if you think about it, because in one of the rounds he actually did over 550 damage, and Tarek wasn't doing that much until the 4th round as a Survivor. But actually, congrats to Tarek for winning, and we are moving on to the next matchup of the tournament. Right guys, we are on the race. We are starting the round 3 matchup. We have Meleos playing against Phantoms, as looks like Phantoms is playing as a Survivor, and Meleos playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Phantoms gets really low on health. Looks like he heals back just enough, and looks like Phantoms gets killed by Meleos as Meleos makes it 1-0. Alright, we have Phantoms playing as a Juggernaut and Meleos playing as a Thrower. Looks like Meleos is using the boxes to dodge. It looks like Meleos is dodging pretty well right now. It looks like Meleos, for some reason he has stopped moving, and I'm not sure what happened, but I guess we're gonna redo this round. Right, we have Phantoms playing as a Juggernaut and Meleos playing as Survivor. Yeah, we gotta redo that round because unfortunately the antivirus program actually popped up on the Meleos screen, so we had to redo that round. And looks like Meleos is dodging in the boxes areas. Looks like he gets killed by Phantoms as it's 1-1. It's tied. Right, we have Meleos playing as a Juggernaut and the Phantoms playing as a Survivor. Looks like Phantoms now trying to dodge in the boxes areas. Looks like Phantoms now using the boxes to get some damage off. It looks like a Phantom is now pretty low on health. He's gonna try to climb the boxes tower, it seems, and looks like he's just trying his best to dodge. It looks like Meleos keeping a good track on Phantoms anyway, and it looks like Phantoms gets killed, and Meleos leads it 2-1. We have Phantoms playing as a Juggernaut and Meleos playing as Survivor. Looks like Meleos trying to dodge in the boxes areas. Looks like Phantoms is just gonna camp outside, which is actually a very smart play. Looks like Phantoms now going to try to track Meleos. It looks like Meleos has been just trying to dodge in the boxes area as much as he can, because yeah, he got some advantage out of that, and looks like Meleos actually heals up, which is actually really great for him, and looks like he keeps dodging really well as he gets a kill on Phantoms, and Meleos leads it 3-1. Alright, we have Meleos playing as a Juggernaut and Phantoms playing as a Survivor. Last time Meleos actually won as a Survivor in a really perfect match played by him, as he was playing boxes almost the entire round. It looks like Phantoms now uses his energy drink once and uses his twice, and now he doesn't have any anymore. He's gonna have to do it mistakeless. It looks like Phantoms is just gonna try to extend the distance between him and Meleos. It looks like Meleos just trying to track as much as he can. It looks like he gets the kill on Phantoms, and Meleos leads the series 4-1. Right, we have Phantoms playing against Meleos. It looks like Meleos now gonna dodge in the boxes area, and looks like Phantoms gets hit by a landmine, which is actually not very good for him. It looks like Meleos almost gets killed, but he survives. It looks like Meleos now trying to dodge in the open space, and it looks like Phantoms trying to get a kill on Meleos. It looks like he gets a kill, and it's 4-2 for Meleos still. Right, we have Meleos playing as a Juggernaut and Phantoms playing as a Survivor. It looks like Phantoms now trying to dodge in the boxes area. Like, both of these players have been trying to dodge in the boxes area, and it has been looking so well. Like, very nicely played games by both of these players, but at the end of the day, there has to be only one winner. It looks like Phantoms almost gets killed by Meleos, and it looks like he is barely alive, and Meleos has been tracking very well as he gets a kill, and Meleos is advancing to the semi-finals. Congratulations to Meleos for advancing to semi-finals, and unfortunately Phantoms is out of the tournament, but he still played really well, and oh my god, this was a very nice matchup, honestly. And good luck to Meleos in the semi-finals, and we're gonna move on to the next matchup. Alright guys, all round 3 matches are over, and now we can finally move on to the semi-finals, dude. We have Timmy play against Meleos, and we have Blast playing against Tarek. Meleos is a very great player. He's been going through his opponents like it was a brief. Actually, some of them might have given him a hard time, but I don't think that was a hard time for him. But Timmy actually also had some really hard games to get to the semi-finals. Blast did very well for his first ever tournament. He has been playing really well, and he actually has a chance to get to the finals. We will have to see how he does. And Tarek, of course, Tarek, he hasn't been playing Roblox for like a really long time. He's been playing other games but not Roblox, and surprisingly enough, he was still able to proceed through 3 different opponents and reach the semi-finals, dude. So it's very interesting to see who is going to the finals and who is going to the bronze matchup. So let's get to the semi-finals. Right, we underway. We have the first round one, or the first semi-finals matchup happening, as we have Blast playing against Tarek, and Blast, aka Darkspartan, is playing as Survivor, and Tarek is playing as a Juggernaut, and Tarek scores 1-0. Alright, we have Darkspartan playing as a Juggernaut and Tarek playing as a Survivor. It looks like Tarek is using the boxes to gain some advantage on health. On Blast, it looks like Blast is finally reaching Tarek, as Tarek is drinking. And he uses his energy drink entirely. And it looks like Blast is still alive as a Juggernaut. And looks like Blast gets the kill. And it's tied, it's 1-1. Alright. We have Tarek playing as a Juggernaut and Blast playing as a Survivor. It looks like Blast gets killed by Tarek really quickly, and it's 2-1 for Tarek. Right? We have Darkspartan playing as a Juggernaut and Tarek playing as a Survivor. It looks like Tarek now in open space trying to dodge Darkspartan. It looks like Tarek now really low on health, but he used his energy drink entirely. Now he's just trying to survive, but it looks like he gets killed by Darkspartan, as it's 2-2 and it's time once again. Right, we have Tarek playing as a Juggernaut and Blast playing as a Survivor. Blessing was hiding behind the boxes, and now he's in open space trying to dodge Tarek, but looks like Tarek gets a quick kill on him once again, and it's 3-2 for Tarek. Right? We have Darkspartan playing as a Juggernaut and Tarek playing as a Survivor. It looks like Tarek almost got killed at the start of the game, but now he's trying to bait Darkspartan out using the boxes, but he looks like he gets killed, and it's 3-3. It's tied once again, dude. Oh my god. Right, it looks like we have Tarek playing as a Juggernaut and Blast playing as a Survivor. So Blast gets killed by Tarek almost instantly again, and it's 4-3. Tarek is leading once again. Right? We have Darkspartan playing as a Juggernaut and Tarek playing as Survivor. It looks like Tarek is baiting Darkspartan out, and it looks like Tarek is just playing boxes really well, and now he could try to go for a heal actually on him, but it looks like Tarek is playing it very safe instead. It looks like Tarek almost gets killed, but he survives. He jumps out of the boxes area, and now he's cooking something up, as he's been alive for a pretty long time compared to the other matches, and it looks like Tarek now just keeps jumping around and trying to find a way out of this situation, as he gets some space advantage. It looks like he's gonna use it as much as he can, as he uses his energy drink, and oh my god, what a crazy dodge by Tarek, but he still gets killed, and it's tied 4-4. Oh my god. Right, we have Tarek playing as a Juggernaut and the Blast playing as Survivor. Okay, Tarek is Russian, and he gets a quick kill. Oh my god, dude, Tarek has been playing insane on the Juggernaut, and it's 5-4 for Tarek, I believe. Yeah. Right, we have Blast playing as a Juggernaut and Tarek playing as a Survivor. It looks like Tarek jumps out of the boxes area, and looks like he gets killed, and it's 5-5 tie. And oh my god, it's tied again. Right, we have Tarek playing as a Juggernaut and Blast playing as a Survivor. It looks like Blast dodges Tarek, and now he's trying to build up space, and looks like Tarek isn't gonna let that happen, as Tarek is trying to get a good track on Blast. It looks like Blast trying to escape, and he escapes into the open space, and now he's just trying to bait out Tarek as much as he can, but it looks like he gets killed, and it's 6-5 for Tarek. Right, we have Blast playing as a Juggernaut, Dark Spartan playing as Juggernaut, and Tarek playing as Sorrow. So Tarek, oh, he fails a jump, but he's actually making it out of the situation, as he is gonna try to dodge in open space instead. It looks like he's dodging pretty well, but Blast is striking pretty well as well, and it's 6-6 tie. Oh my god, dude, we're gonna move to the tiebreaker, and it's crazy. Right? We have Tarek playing as a Juggernaut and Blast playing as Rora's with Blast now, trying to dodge Tarek, but Tarek is striking really well. Oh, Tarek fell, and looks like now Blast is gonna try to make use out of the landmine. No, he does not. He didn't go on the landmine for some reason. This looks like Tarek has been dodging it. Looks like Tarek is tracking him pretty well. Looks like Tarek steps on the landmine, but he's alive, and it's 7-6 for Tarek. Right, we have Tarek playing as Sorrow and Blast playing as Juggernaut. Look at Tarek dodging behind the boxes, and looks like Tarek is low on health. He's gonna have to heal. Looks like he gets killed, and it's 7-7. And now I'm gonna announce the winner, and the winner is Tarek, because he dealt 647 damage, while Blast did only 504. So Blast is going to play in the bronze match, while Tarek is moving on to the finals, and he's gonna fight another winner, different bracket side. And oh my god, congrats to Tarek for advancing to finals after this. This was a really hard fight, I'm not gonna lie, because they both tied 7-7, and Tarek barely won the tiebreaker, only like 100 more damage, but it's still not like a really low number, you know, but at the same time, it was a really tough match. So guys, we are going to move on to another semi-finals matchup and find out who is Tarek gonna fight and who is gonna fight Dark Spartan in the bronze match. So stay tuned. Alright guys, we are on the race. We have a semi-finals matchup happening right now. We have Timmy playing against Meleos, as Meleos is tracking Timmy pretty well right now. As Timmy is on the boxes areas. Looks like Meleos is gonna try to wait outside of the boxes. Never mind, he's rushing Timmy. Looks like Timmy is really low on health. He uses his energy drink. And oh my gosh, Timmy trying to dodge Meleos, but Meleos has been tracking really well. It looks like Meleos gets a kill on Timmy, and Meleos leads it 1-0. Right, we have Meleos playing as a survivor and Timmy playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Meleos gonna play boxes area once again, and looks like Meleos now going outside of the box area, and now he's just dodging on some other boxes, and looks like he's half HP now. Looks like Meleos is gonna play boxes this entire round, and he's gonna replace the landmine. Never mind, he doesn't place it, and he uses his energy drink, and now he's gonna bait a team into going in the open space. Looks like Meleos now trying to get a kill on Timmy. Looks like Meleos dodging really well in the boxes area, as he has built up distance, and now Timmy has to catch up to the Meleos. Looks like Meleos now almost gets a kill on Timmy, as Meleos leads it 2-0. Right, we have Timmy playing as a survivor and Meleos playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Timmy is gonna play the same strategy as Meleos, trying to hide behind that box and just try to dodge later on. Looks like Meleos catches up to Timmy. Yes, he does. Looks like Timmy really low now. Looks like Timmy trying to dodge, and looks like Timmy still alive somehow. And looks like Timmy gets killed by Meleos, as Meleos leads it 3-0. Alright, we have Timmy playing as a Juggernaut and Meleos playing as a survivor. Looks like Meleos is gonna play the box area again. Dude, they both play the box area, and it's really crazy because it's some new strategy. Like, not a new strategy, but they've been, both of these players can be behind the box all the time. And it looks like Meleos now almost gets killed by Timmy. but he survives. Oh my god, he used his both energy drinks, and now he's trying to go outside area, and looks like Meleos trying to kill Timmy, but he doesn't, and it's 3-2 for Meleos now as Timmy scores a point. Right, we have Meleos playing as a Juggernaut and Timmy playing as a Survivor. And what I mean by that both players plays at box area is because nobody of them start in the open areas. They try to dodge at the box first and then like extend the space, so they have some space to survive the Juggernaut. It looks like both of them are really good at tracking. Looks like Timmy now hits a landmine on Meleos. He dodged Meleos pretty well. It looks like Timmy gets killed as he doesn't shrink on time. That was so sad, but anyways, Meleos leads it 4-1. Alright, we have Meleos playing as a Survivor and Timmy playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Meleos dodging in the boxes once again, as Timmy is just gonna camp outside and he somehow just got baited to go into that area. It looks like Meleos now hits a landmine. Meleos has been hitting landmine a lot, dude, and I gotta say it was helping him all the rounds. And it looks like Meleos now dodges Timmy somehow. I have no clue how he got no damage from that. It's like Meleos still remaining unhit. And he gets the kill. Oh my god, he actually won without using the energy drink. And Meleos leads it 5-1. Alright, we have Timmy playing as a Survivor and Meleos playing as a Juggernaut. Looks like Timmy now trying his best to survive and get at least one victory as a Survivor. As in entire tournament so far, nobody has gotten a Survivor victory on Meleos either. So like, it's gonna be interesting to see if somebody can actually do that. Looks like Timmy now keeps trying to dodge Meleos, but Meleos just tracking really well. Looks like now Timmy got some space from Meleos. It looks like Meleos now gonna try to track Timmy, but Timmy is dodging really well, and Meleos is just gonna try to dodge his bullets as well. As Meleos is playing it really smart. Instead of going forward to Timmy, he's trying to like dodge his bullets, and looks like Meleos gets a kill and he leads it 6-1. Right, we have Meleos playing as a Survivor and Timmy playing as a Juggernaut, dude. Timmy has to win 6 times in a row if he wants to win this matchup, or like cause a tiebreaker, should I say. And Meleos just has to win once, and he's gonna advance to the finals, dude. Oh my god, Meleos being in the finals is just crazy. And it looks like Timmy now trying to get a kill on Meleos, as Meleos has been dodging really well, and he's still remaining unhit so far. It looks like Meleos just gets a hit on landmine, dude. He hits his landmine literally every round, dude. He's been playing so insane in this tournament. It looks like Meleos almost gets killed, but he survives. And oh my gosh, dude, Meleos is gonna have to drink again, and he does. And oh my gosh, dude, Timmy is gonna just try to dodge the bullets, and looks like he gets killed by Meleos, and Meleos wins it 7-1. Congrats, Meleos. He's advancing to finals. And oh my gosh, dude, and Timmy will have a chance to win bronze matchup. Oh my god, what a crazy performance by Meleos as he wins almost in a sweep. Almost sweep in the semifinals, dude. What a crazy game by Meleos. Timmy also played pretty well, but unfortunately, he wasn't playing SAKTK for a long time, for like 1 month or so. He just hasn't been able to get on the game and practice. And oh my god. Congrats to Meleos again, and we're gonna have to see what happens in the finals and in the bronze matchup. So stay tuned. And anyways, we are moving on to the finals and the bronze. Alright guys, semi-finals have passed, and now we have finals and a bronze matchup. Of course, we're gonna do bronze matchup first, then we're gonna do finals, but I gotta say a lot about semifinals. Like, first semifinals wasn't really fun to watch because Meleos just destroyed Timmy. I guess, like, yeah, it was not even a close game, like, because Timmy wasn't prepared enough. He didn't play the game for like a while, and yeah, actually it caused his loss, I guess. And on the other side of the bracket, we have actually a different story. We have Blast, who is playing his first ever tournament, and I don't think he like played the game too much before like Tarek. Tarek actually played for like years, and Blast just came like some months, a couple of months ago, I guess. But anyways, that's not the point. The point is that Blast actually almost won Tarek, dude. It was one victory away from win, unlike this Timmy and Meleos matchup. Blast actually did have a chance. He had a chance to eliminate Tarek and get to the final, but unfortunately enough for him, Tarek was still able to win. And Tarek stays strong, even so he didn't practice SAKTK like at all. He was playing different game and not Roblox like just in general. He hasn't been playing Roblox much. And it's very surprising that he still won, and he actually got to the finals while not even practicing that much. That's actually crazy. But anyways, we have finals and a bronze match. A bronze, we have Timmy playing against Blast. So let's move on to those matchups. Alright guys, we are underway as we have the bronze matchup happening right now. We have Blast playing against Vexoric. Unfortunately, Timmy wasn't able to show up for this game, so we have Vexoric playing instead of Timmy, and Vexoric is gets killed by Blast in the first round, and Blast leads it 1-0. Right, we have Blast playing against Vexoric. Blast is playing as a Juggernaut and Vexoric is playing as well. Looks like Vexoric hits his landmine. Looks like Vexoric heals up using his energy drink. Looks like Vexoric gets killed as Blast leads it 2-0. Right, we have Vexoric playing as a Juggernaut and Blast playing as well. Looks like Blast now gets a lot of hits and he's trying to heal with his energy drink, which he does. He tries to heal again, and he doesn't heal in time as it's 2-1 for Blast. Right? We have Blast playing as a Juggernaut and Vexoric playing as well. Looks like Vexoric plays down the landmine. Looks like he hits his landmine. Looks like now he's trying to get a lot of damage off on Blast. Looks like Vexoric now heals up and he's gonna try to get a kill on Blast. As looks like Blast trying to track Vexoric, but Vexoric is dodging pretty well in the boxes, but still gets killed as Blast makes it 3-1. Right, we have Vexoric playing as Juggernaut and Blast playing as a Strider. Looks like Blast is playing the boxes area now. Looks like he's trying to get out, but he almost gets killed, but he just healed back in time. Looks like now he's jumping on the boxes. Looks like Blast trying to get some damage off on Vexoric. It looks like Vexoric is gonna try to track him now. Looks like Blast almost gets killed, but he doesn't get killed actually. He's still alive, he's trying to get some damage. Vision 4A1, looks like Blast gets a kill! Oh my god! Literally in the last frame he gets a kill and he leads it 4-1. Right, we have Blast playing as a Juggernaut and Vexoric playing as well. Looks like Vexoric is playing boxes area now. And looks like now he doesn't. Looks like Vexoric heals back in time as he got hit by Blast. Looks like Blast tracking Vexoric pretty well as he gets a kill. And it's 5-1 for Vexoric. Right, we have Vexoric playing as a Juggernaut and Blast playing as a Survivor. Looks like Blast tries to place down the landmine, but he doesn't. Looks like landmine still hits anyway. Looks like Blast now heals up. And in the last round, I say that Vexoric leads, but it wasn't Vexoric leading, it was Blast leading. Blast leads at 5-1. Looks like now he gets killed as it's 5-2 for Blast. Right, we have Vexoric playing as Driver and Blast playing as Juggernaut. Looks like Blast now deals a lot of damage to Vexoric, but fails the crucial jump. And now Vexoric can take advantage out of that. Looks like Vexoric shooting the SM41. Looks like he baits Blast into jumping on the landmine. And looks like Vexoric gets killed anyway by Blast as Blast leads it 6-2. Right, we have Vexoric playing as a Juggernaut and Blast playing as a Survivor. Looks like Blast now still remaining unhit after a while. It looks like Vexoric is just gonna try to wait on the outside area. Looks like now he's trying to attack Blast. Looks like Blast almost gets killed, but he's still alive. And looks like Blast gonna try his best to dodge, and oh my god, he gets killed as it's 6-3 for Blast. Right, we have Blast playing as a Juggernaut and Vexoric playing as well. Looks like Vexoric is now playing boxes area. Looks like Vexoric dodging in the boxes almost gets killed but looks like Blast is actually locked in and he almost kills Vexoric. Looks like Vexoric now going into the open area, trying to get some damage off on Blast. It looks like Blast loses the track on Vexoric, and Vexoric trying to get a kill after so many M4A1 shots. Looks like Vexoric still alive somehow. Oh my god, it looks like he ran out. No, he didn't run out, and oh my god, it's 6-4 for Blast. We have Vexoric playing as a Juggernaut and Blast playing as Thrive. Looks like Blast now dodging on the boxes area, trying to jump around. Looks like Blast now looks like they're both on the different side of the boxes now. Looks like Blast tries to go to the open place. Looks like Blast drinks once. Looks like he still gets killed as it's 6-5 for Blast, and Blast is slowly losing his lead in this bronze matchup. Right, we have Blast playing as a Juggernaut and Vexoric playing as a Thrive. Looks like Vexoric going into the boxes area now, as looks like Blast is striking him really well, but looks like Vexoric really low on health as he uses his both energy drinks now, and looks like Blast doesn't step on the landmine, and oh my god, Blast wins the bronze as he wins it 7-5. Oh my god, congrats to Blast, and unfortunately Timmy doesn't win bronze as Vexoric didn't win it for him. But yeah, Timmy unfortunately wasn't able to show up, and who knows if Timmy would have won it himself if Vexoric wasn't playing. But I gotta say Vexoric played pretty well, and maybe even on a Timmy's level or maybe even higher. But Blast, congrats on winning the bronze in the Season 4 tournament. And anyways, we are moving on to the finals, to the last matchup of this tournament. Alright guys, we are underway. This is the finals, and the first person to score 10 points will win the championship. And oh my god, dude, we have Meleus playing as a Survivor and Tarek playing as a Juggernaut. It looks like Meleus is gonna play boxes, and looks like he's gonna try his best to make it out of the boxes, but he gets a lot of damage from Tarek, and oh my god, dude, Tarek has been dodging landmine so well, dude. Both of these players are playing on an insane level. That's why they have managed to reach the finals. But Tarek strikes first as it's 1-0. Alright, we have Meleus playing as a Juggernaut and Tarek playing as a Survivor, as both of the players are playing boxes, it seems, and looks like Tarek hits his landmine on Meleus, and dude, this is so crazy, as both of these players are playing just on an insane level, as I have said before, and it's gonna be actually very interesting to see the strategies they use, as like, it's finals, you have to play your best to win the championship. Looks like Tarek, it's in the open area and he has a lot of health as he's gonna use energy drink twice. And oh my god, looks like Tarek, he makes it out somehow. And Meleus is just gonna try to dodge instead. He's gonna try to dodge his bullets. And looks like Meleus gets a kill! And it's tied, it's 1-1! Alright, we have Tarek playing as a Juggernaut and Meleus playing as a Survivor. Looks like Meleus hits his landmine very well. It looks like Tarek just gonna try to dodge the bullets, it seems, as Meleus is gonna try to go back to the boxes, dude. They're playing boxes, and it's very intense playing, as they are trying their best to like dodge each other and trying to get damage off. And it looks like Meleus actually does pretty good dodges, dude. And it looks like Meleus makes it out in an open space, it's like no health lost, and it looks like Meleus survives somehow. Oh my god, dude. And now he doesn't drink in time, and Tarek leads 2-1. Alright, we have Meleus playing as a Juggernaut and Tarek playing as a Survivor. Looks like Tarek now in the boxes area. Looks like he's gonna dodge really well, it seems, and looks like Tarek actually gets some damage, and he uses his energy drink. Looks like Tarek is gonna try to make it out of the boxes with full health. It looks like he's gonna have to drink, but he doesn't drink, and he's gonna try to use passive healing instead. And it looks like Tarek now dodging on the boxes pretty well. It looks like Meleus catches him, and it looks like Tarek is actually really low. It looks like Tarek jumps out, but Meleos got a very good track as Meleos ties up the series. It's 2-2. Right, we have Tarek playing as a Juggernaut and Meleos playing as a Survivor. Looks like Tarek hits Meleos. Looks like he loses the track a bit, and looks like Meleos gonna try to dodge in the boxes areas. Looks like Meleos almost gets killed, but he makes it out alive. And oh my god, dude, Meleos gets killed by Tarek as Tarek makes it 3-2. Alright, we have Meleos playing as a Juggernaut and Tarek playing as a Survivor. Looks like Tarek dodging on the boxes area. Looks like he almost gets instantly killed. Oh my god, what a very good tracking by Meleos. As looks like Tarek now gonna try to escape, and looks like Tarek doesn't make it out, and looks like Meleos ties up the series at it's 3-3. Right, we have Tarek playing as a Juggernaut and Meleos playing as a Survivor. As it looks like Meleos places down the landmine, not in a very good spot. Looks like he takes up the landmine now and he's gonna try to place it in a different spot. Looks like Tarek was waiting outside of the boxes as he was sneaky, and looks like Meleos is gonna heal up. Yes, he does, and looks like Tarek gonna wait outside of the boxes area, just like always. Looks like Meleos heals up to full health, and Tarek is just gonna wait outside, which is actually a good strategy, but Meleos is gonna use his passive healing, and looks like Meleos now has full HP, and he has done probably a lot of damage as he kills Tarek. Oh my gosh! And Meleos leads it 4-3. Alright, we have Meleos playing as a Juggernaut and Tarek playing as a Survivor. Looks like Tarek is gonna try to play the boxes as well. Looks like Tarek actually hits his landmine. Looks like Tarek is gonna try to go outside. Looks like he dodges really well. What is this kind of dodge? This is actually a good dodge. But looks like Meleos has very good tracking as he kills Tarek and he leads 5-3. Alright, we have Tarek playing as a Juggernaut and Meleos playing as a Survivor. It looks like Meleos is gonna play boxes area once again, dude. Once again. Looks like Meleos fails a jump, but he makes it out alive somehow. It looks like Meleos is just gonna try to keep dodging in the boxes as Tarek fails the jump. And now Tarek is gonna... Meleos, instead of taking the advantage of open space, he went to the boxes again. But looks like now Meleos heals up just in time. He's gonna have to heal again. He heals again, and looks like Tarek has very good tracking in this round, as it's 5-4 for Meleos. Right, we have Meleos playing as Juggernaut and Tarek playing as a Survivor. It looks like Meleos leads the series, and he could win it 10-8 if nobody wins as a Survivor. But we're gonna have to see, because there is a lot of rounds, and looks like Tarek heals up, and he got pretty good heal, and looks like Tarek is gonna play boxes, which is actually a really good idea. And looks like Tarek gets hit by Meleos. Looks like Tarek is gonna play boxes now as Meleos is dodging his bullets really well. And oh my god, Tarek gets killed as Meleos leads it 6-4. Right, we have Tarek playing as Juggernaut and Meleos playing as Survivor. Looks like Meleos hits the landmine, and looks like he almost gets killed by Tarek, but he's gonna try to make it out alive. Looks like Meleos gets a lot of damage up on Tarek as Tarek fails the jump, and it could be crucial there as Meleos has dealt a lot of damage already. It looks like Meleos gets killed anyway, as it's 6-5 for Meleos. Right, we have Meleos playing as a Juggernaut and Tarek playing as a Survivor. Looks like Tarek is gonna play boxes again, and it looks like Tarek now dodging on the boxes, and he's dodging pretty well. But now Meleos says not so fast as he does some damage to Tarek, but Tarek is just gonna tries to make it out, but Meleos is not letting him and just keeping Tarek in his zone. It looks like Meleos, yeah, he's just camping outside. Looks like Meleos now almost kills Tarek, and now he does, as Meleos leads it 7-5. Alright, we have Tarek playing as Juggernaut and Meleos playing as Survivor. Looks like Meleos gets a lot of his from Tarek, but he's gonna try to make up for his mistakes, as he does a lot of damage now, and now he keeps dodging really well. But Tarek has really good tracking as he kills Meleos, And now it's 7-6 for Meleos. Alright, we have Meleos playing as Juggernaut and Tarek playing as Stroll. Looks like Tarek playing boxes area. Now he's on the boxes. Now he's gonna try to make it out. Looks like Meleos fails the jump. But this is the chance for Tarek to obtain a survivor victory. Looks like Tarek now really low on health, but looks like he's gonna have to heal, but Tarek is not healing for some reason. Now he does, but he's already too low. Looks like Tarek now uses energy drink just in time, and now he's gonna try to get a kill on Meleos if he can. Looks like Meleos actually doesn't try to track like the shortest way possible. He's gonna try to dodge bullets instead. Looks like Meleos leads it 8-6 now. Alright, we have Tarek playing as Juggernaut and Meleos playing as Royal. Looks like Meleos now dodging in the area. Oh my, what a crazy dodge that was. Actually, that was so quick. I didn't even notice that. It looks like Meleos now dodging in the open space instead of the box. It looks like he changed his strategy, but it looks like he didn't heal in time, and that actually probably caused his survival. Never mind! Meleos kills Tarek, and now he leads 9-6. Right, we have Tarek playing as Survivor and Meleos playing as Juggernaut. The last round was actually insane. Meleos clutched in literally last second of his lifetime, and oh my god, dude, because of this now he could win the Season 4 championship if he kills Tarek right now. But if he doesn't, Tarek is gonna have a chance. Looks like Tarek now makes it out in open space with almost full health and both energy drinks, as it looks like he drinks once, but he gets killed as Meleos wins the tournament and wins the 10-6. Congrats to Meleos for winning the Season 4 tournament after a really crazy finals battle. With 2 survivor victories on his side, he wins the champion title and 1000 Robux, while Tarek remains in the finals and gets 500 Robux. Congrats to Meleos for winning, and Tarek has tried his hardest. He didn't play SAKTK as much as Meleos did, so that's probably why this has happened. But anyways, that's the Season 4 tournament, and thank you for watching this entire video. I still can't believe that this has happened. But anyways, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching this long videos that took me a lot of time to make. And I hope to see you in my next tournament.